Hey, welcome. So we're all in this race, right? But what if the finish line we're all sprinting towards isn't even real? Today we're going to dig into a huge question. What does it truly mean to be successful?
And I want you to really, honestly think about this for a second. Look at your ambitions, your day-to-day grind. Are the goals you're chasing the ones that are going to bring you real, lasting fulfillment? Or, could we just be caught up in a race where the finish line keeps moving?
For so many of us, this is the script we're handed. It's the path society lays out pretty clearly. Climb that corporate ladder, get the big house, earn the impressive title. We all know this story. But today, we're asking a much more important question. Is it actually leading us to the right destination?
See, this common belief, well, it can lead us straight into what's been called the modern success trap. And it's a trap because it looks so promising on the surface, but it can leave us feeling totally empty, no matter how much we achieve on the outside.
So what does this trap actually look like? Well, it's when our sense of who we are gets tangled up with our bank account or our job title. It's that belief that if we just buy one more thing, then we'll be happy. And this is a big one, it's a mindset where having power and status starts to feel more important than just doing the right thing. It's when the trophy on the shelf becomes the whole point of the game.
And this whole situation, this trap, it forces us to make a pretty fundamental choice. It's a decision between two totally different ways of measuring the value of a life. Let's break that down.
Okay, so here are the two paths, laid out side by side. On one hand, you've got a life measured by external stuff, what you own. Success is all about the titles and awards other people give you. But on the other side, the focus is completely internal. It's about who you are. Here, success is measured by things like your honesty, your courage, your compassion. It's really a choice between the power you have over others versus the justice and humility that guide your own actions.
So if that modern approach is a trap, what's the alternative? Well, there's a timeless path, one that's all about building an internal sense of worth, something that can never ever be bought or taken away from you.
The goal of this other path has an ancient and kind of cool name, Eudaimonia. Now, this isn't just about feeling happy for a moment. The Greek philosopher Aristotle described it as this deeper state of human flourishing. It's that profound satisfaction you get from living a life of real purpose and virtue. It just goes to show you this idea of finding happiness within is literally thousands of years old.
So how do we actually get there, right? Well, the path to eudaimonia really stands on three key pillars. First, it's about actively cultivating contentment and gratitude for what we already have instead of always chasing more. Second, it's about focusing on building character excellence, making the person you are on the inside your main project. And third, it's practicing humility and justice, which really just means holding ourselves to the same ethical standard no matter what our status or position is.
So when you start down this path, where does it lead? It leads to a powerful, completely new definition of success. The moment you shift your focus from those external wins to your internal worth, the whole picture just changes. This quote right here, it just nails it. Who we are matters more than what we win. Just let that sink in for a second. In a world that is constantly celebrating winners and achievements, this idea it's almost revolutionary. It suggests that our character, our integrity, our compassion, that is the real prize. Which brings us to a pretty profound conclusion. True success isn't something you go out and get. It's someone you become. When you look at it this way, the ultimate achievement isn't a trophy on a shelf, but the person you build yourself into. That, right there, is the victory.
And that really brings us to our final thought for today. If you stripped away all the titles, the stuff, the external validation, what's left? What does a truly successful life built from the inside out actually look like for you? Now that's something worth thinking about. Thanks for exploring this with me.